to feel lost inside is wasting all my time. I see through those eyes into that filthy mind. You take all my pride, don't want me to confide. To love is to lie. Stop wasting all my time, yeah. All my time. All my time. To feel lost inside is wasting all my time. I see through those eyes into that filthy mind. You take all my pride, don't want me to confide. To love is to lie. Stop wasting all my time, yeah. I feel lost inside. It's wasting all my time. Our love was a lie. Stop wasting all my time, yeah.
Alright, let's see if this works out. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to REME eSports. It's a Friday night, and first Scrim in a while that we got for you tonight was REME B versus Infantry B. Teams have been a little bit sketchy because of availability and lockdown easing and people going to see people and doing more things. So this is the team for tonight. Tacklebury Westy, Sugster, CFC Ian, and I'm not sure because I've just been away for a second who's going to step in for the fifth player, but we'll see momentarily. We then got Black Stag, Kai Asian, Taran, Griff and Ego for the Infantry B team. Let's just have a look at the game modes we got coming up. Oh, they are underway. You can see the first match is Domination Hackney Yard. Second match will be Search and Destroy in Arklov Peak. Third game will be Azir Cave, Hardpoint. Match 4 Domination, so Petrograd. Match 5 Hardpoint, Ramaza. And match 6 will be Search and Destroy in Gunrunner. Now they are underway, so I'm going to switch us right over so we don't miss out. The order's a little bit odd tonight. And here we go. We are on board with NZ Hype. So NZ Hype being one of the kind of first team players that's bringing this team through due to a lack of availability of players on the REME team tonight. Had a couple drop out, which is unfortunate. But here we go. Domination. It's fairly even start as point B gets captured by NZ. We see he's already on a 3 streak, so you can see things going okay at the moment. Looking out on the mid ground, we can see a couple of people there as he finally comes down at what would have been a 3-6 streak there in the end. Let's go over to the infantry team, Black Stag. So we have come across Black Stag before. We're coming towards, that's about the end of that hard point. I'm so used to commentating on games where it's hard point first. Obviously in this instance we're not running hard point first. Let's I've got to remember the numbers. So Griff 94, as we see. So the player we didn't say that was in is NZ Hype, so he is the player that's filled in for the blank slot on the REME side. Westy is on the point at the moment. He's going to come under fire here and be eliminated. He's 5 for 6 at the moment, so not too bad a start. See Tackle operating at the back of the map. He's the one protecting that A point at the moment. As we see, Westy goes in. NZ Hype is on the point, pushing through, holding that window. Got to be careful as the flashbang goes out. Keep an eye out to his rear. Takes 2, takes 3 quick fire eliminations there. So he builds up a 7 streak, scores 51 of 34. So 20 odd point lead being opened up. Let's go to Taran. Okay, let's not go to Taran. Let's go to player known as Ego, although his gamer tag might show a little bit different. As the rounds go out, looks like he's got eyes on Tacklebree. I thought there was a player there that had gone round and had not been noticed. That was really odd. Really odd. You're seeing Griff. As Griff goes down, might actually be able to stick with Taran. Let's see what he's running here. I am terrible with noticing what weapons are. MP7 maybe with a 4-grip, I believe, possibly. If you are watching, I'm not seeing the YouTube stream at the moment. Let us know what the audio is. When I click in and look on the chat, I can see. We're 52 seconds remaining in this round. So we go back to the kill leader, NZ Hype, extending that even further, 22 to 6. Point differential at the moment at 24. So it's not unassailable. There is a preferential spawn side of this map. If you can hold A, in my opinion, it gives you an advantage. And that's not what the Reams have done now. That has been flipped. But NZ just showing the quality here. As infantry are reducing C now and capturing C. You can see Taran on the point there. He has got it fully locked down. As that deficit comes down a little bit, or up a little bit, around about 30 points it's going to be at the half-time break. There we go. So let's have a look what we got going on YouTube. remember, if you're looking for the channel on YouTube, you should know, REME eSports, make sure you are subscribed. Because obviously that always helps. But there's nobody on at the moment, so we are just holding this for training and quality purposes in future. We'll just leave you with Westy at the moment, whilst I just go across to my Discord and say that we are live on REME eSports. Let's go over. Yeah, I am correctly logged in. I can hear footsteps going about. I can't actually see the game at the moment. Get the watch link. There we go. So I haven't copied this correctly. Bear with us. There we go. Let's get that out. And then also get it in the lounge area. There we go. Okay. Now we can go back to the game. And obviously you've been watching Westy. He's not having a good game at the moment. But, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to warm up. Blackstack's taken up the position that Tackleberry had, defending that point. Kai Asian, who we've seen play on the Infantry A team, has just burst through and pushing through now to the other side of the map. He comes unstuck. We haven't seen Ian yet. Let's go watch Ian, because this is his first Scrim game with the REME team. So, see, in there, takes himself into level pegging, but comes a cropper to, not sure what that would have been. Perhaps a projectile, maybe a delayed C4? I'm not sure. I don't have C4 in this game, so it must have been just a normal grenade. Very odd. We see he's now rotating round with NZ, working the back of the map, looking to come up behind. No, changes tacks, going to go for Heaven on B, as they call it. All this terminology. Heaven, high ground. He's seen where the person is, doesn't manage to get the elimination, gets it stolen off him. As Tackleberry, who's playing a disciplined game at the moment, he's just protecting those points. And it reflects in his score stats. But if you're happy with that, as he goes for 10 and 4, he's just sitting up on that high ground, protecting point C. Everybody has their job as Ian goes down. And that's what his job there is, just watching, calling patterns, and it's a vital part of any team. Just to call out what he can see. He's going to probably expect someone to push C. The focus firmly is on B at the moment. The infantry are in control of it. They got it well locked down. Trophy system's out. And yeah, they're pulling a comeback from what was about a 60-point differential. It's closed down a little bit. And they've got all the points closed now. And if I was the REME team, I would look at perhaps trying to get that point A. Which they have done now. No, they haven't. They got point C. Yeah, I would go and push point A and try and disrupt the hold on B by tempting them out. To a certain extent. But point is a lot more open. 40 points in it now. Westy's going to round this corner, is he? No. NZ rounds the corner as Flash goes in. Westy's tagged by it. Another trophy system goes out. Sugster comes in for the slam dunk. Somebody gets the elimination. Not sure who. Let's dive back with Westy. Former Lions League player, has stepped out for Season 2 for a couple of different reasons. Connection issues, whatever. And there you go. Finish 173 for 137. I think we saw this play from NZ. He finishes 49 for 15, top or MVP on the REME team, and then Kai Asian 26 for 20 on the Infantry team. As we see it updating, showing 1-0. And the score goes 173 for the home side. And 137 for the away side. So there you have it as first match down. Hackney Yard, domination, unconventional order of games that we've got at the moment. Normally you would expect for Hardpoint to be the first game, followed by Search and Destroy, followed by a domination, then going back to Hardpoint and Search and Destroy again. But obviously the map rotation has been slightly adjusted for tonight, which is no big deal. Doesn't really have an influence in the gameplay itself. Next one up is going to be Search and Destroy in Arklov Peak.
Mark.
Yes. Yeah, what's up?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So yeah, second match, Search and Destroy Arklov Peak. Very much a long range map. And you would think it favours the snipers, and there are some people that will snipe on it. But it's not the only tactic. The sniper points are very obvious and out in the open, and for the opposition team easy to watch, try and spot perhaps how the defence is split, so you can sometimes give your strategy away. So it'll be interesting to see how the teams split down. We'll pop out into the third person view during this as well, just to get an idea at the beginning of the tactics being employed by the teams. So they're just about ready to go, I think. And here we go. Search and Destroy Arklov Peak running first with the Reams. So they move towards the trench. See if my controller actually works for this. Here we go. Let's pop out. We see 2-3 people. Sugster, NZ Hype. Smokes go down. You're looking at Black Stag is there and is gone. And that's going to leave us with Griff, who's going to approach and get a hell of a lot of eliminations at the expense of himself. So now there's NZ Hype, who's covering the point. CFC Ian's moved round as well to provide him with some cover as we go to Taran, who's now looking for where they are. Westy's potentially going to go down here. And that was always going to be difficult with someone camping the point the way he was. Can we get to Ego before the bomb goes and before any elimination occurs? He went off to Westy. Westy's in the trench and tagged up heavy, and will do well just to live to fight another day. As Westy comes in for the cheeky stab at the end there. 1-0. Okay, game number 2. we move over to the infantry team. As the team has changed, so Ian, KA1 Ian is now in the team, which we hadn't noticed. It was Kai Asian before, I'm pretty sure. Taran has the bomb. Try and see throughout this game whether that's a recurring tactics. Pop up. Black Stag and Taran hassling Tackleberry. And Ego's going to be there. NZ Hype's providing a level of protection as he elects to move back inside the building and gets eliminated. So that's Sugster and NZ Hype down. It's Tackleberry now hunting round towards the back of the map. CFC Ian gets taken out by Taran, who's in possession of the bomb. That leaves Tackleberry and Westy. Westy's going to have to move early, although I cannot see where he is. I'm assuming he's back a map. As we dive in. Oh, there we go. There's Taran planting the bomb. It is just Tackleberry. We can hear him coming. Heavy footsteps. No, that's the other team. There's Tackle looking through the doorway. Let's go into POV. Or not. You don't have to go into POV if you want. I don't know what's... Here we go. Wow. Can he see it? He must have seen that flick of the hair. 1-1. Well played. Getting rid of players early on. Bizarre movement by NZ Hype across the open ground. Bit of sloppy play maybe from NZ. After a very good first round, to be fair. And I'm not one to comment by any stretch of the imagination. However, he moved under open ground where there were 3 people scoping him out. Okay, bomb carrier this time is Brad, or the Sugster in this case. Almost knocking stuff off. CFC Ian, we're going to stick with him. He's got some poles out. He's going to need to be careful going through here. He knows there's going to be someone at the end. Every time there's someone at the end here. And he does. He gets the drop on him. Taran gets dropped as well by NZ Hype. That's 2 down. That looks like that could be the protectors for this side. So we ask, where are the other 3? Well, there's Black Stag making his way across. So we ride on board with him now. It's got at least 2 REME players there. Taking his time, no need to rush. He's going to eyeball CFC Ian if he's not careful. Okay, no, he's managed to get behind that truck without coming unstuck. NZ Hype done. Tagged up heavy from CFC Ian. Ian's tagged up heavy as well. And that's the last player who goes down. We didn't see the second to last one go down. They must have gone down almost simultaneously. Seeing just CFC Ian gets those final couple of tags. Okay. And here we go. Well, right on board with someone. Let's go on board with the attacking team. It's Ego this time. Taran had the bomb last time. This time it's Ego. Looking numbers wise. 1, 2, 3. So 4. And then I'm going to imagine then Taran's gone mid-ground. Okay, yeah. Good split. Good tactic. So they work their way background. I think they came under a bit of fire. So we see how they redistribute. They fainted. Okay, so they fainted for B. Now they're coming to A. Let's go Ian. As he heavy tags and wipes out Ian. Right, so as soon as that's gone out, the smoke's gone out, the call will come They are pushing A. NZ Hype's there, as is Westy. There goes one. Bomb is on the point. Westy's down. There's Taron taken out. Tacklebury, it's a 1 versus 1 situation. Now let's go to Griff. Someone. There's Griff. And time runs out on him. No time to plant the bomb. 3-1. As we see, the final kill registered is from Tacklebury. Down at the far end of the map. Managed to rotate all the way round. Which is invariably why you've always got to stick with someone protecting your rear flank. Whoever's running interference either in the centre of the map or going to show a false push on the opposite point, that person has to be protecting the rear flank to make sure you don't get those sort of situations where people are looping in behind. Again, very easy for me to say. It's very much different when you're in a bit of a chaotic battle. NZ Hype's pushed. He's not in possession of the bomb. Tackle's in possession of the bomb. He's being led round by his front man. Problem is he's going to struggle to get up the top there. We need to be careful. He's got dead silence on. He hasn't seen that guy just round the corner, so he'll do well not to get taken out. As Enzi probably doesn't know where this action's gone down. Probably getting a bit of a brief as Sugster gets taken out. Ian, right, Ian's going to have seen him here. Ian has seen Ian, and he's electing to push round and get the elim, which he does. Back to Enzi, it's a 3-on-3 situation, and he gets one. Now, the question is, right, Westy now has the bomb, so his job is to secure this site. And they've got to get this planted. They just 100% have to get this planted, and they do. As Team Wipe is what the final result is. Just in the nick of time to keep the clock going. Probably would have got that elimination had the bomb not been planted. So 4-1 as we go back to the infantry team in possession of the bomb. See who picks it up this time. And Taron again is the bomb carrier this time. See who picks it up. Oh, I'm still on mute. Why wouldn't I be? Okay. On board with Ego, 3 for 5. As let's go to the bomb carriers. So it is an A push. Trenches, Griff is operating in them. The smoke is down. He lets the smoke settle a little bit and then goes for the plant. No thermals in use in CDL scrims or in the league itself. Lions League, that is. So no potential to look through the smoke to see whether your opponent's planting or not. So lots going down, unawares to Suggs. Enzy's sat in the mid ground, following in behind Suggs. Not sure what he's doing or why he's doing. Ian, oh, just caught out there in the trenches. That leaves it to Ego. With all the work to do, however, Suggs gets the elimination. And that's how the game finishes 6-1 in our second game, Search and Destroy in Arklov Peak. So there you go, confirmation. Low scoring round in terms of eliminations, but there was only 7 rounds, so that's not entirely unexpected.
Nice going.
So there we have it. You can see confirmation. It's 2-0 as it stands, but these things can turn around very, very quickly. Especially with Hardpoint coming up in Azir Cave, which again is all about the rotations and who gets them right. It's not necessarily about your ability with a gun for Hardpoint, as opposed to being moving to the right place at the right time. That's what I've found anyway. We've seen some really good teams not get the result because they've missed their rotations and then struggle to get a foothold on the next one.
Fuck.
Yes.
Why is Hardpoint before? Why did they do Dom first? Oh, is it? Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah.
Mark, you happy?
Okay, game number 3, Hardpoint, Azir Cave. I do think I've got a map of this actually, but I don't think I'm going to have time to put it up, as they are loading into the game now. So Azir Cave, series of 5 hardpoints. First one is inside the caverns, sorry, just outside the caverns. Then it moves inside the caverns, moves all the way to the south point of the map, and the destroyed soccer pitches back inside the cavern, which is a long rotation for the 4th one, not as the crow flies, but the route you have to take, and then 5th all the way over to the eastern side of the map, which is where people start to get caught out. I find 1st, 2nd hard point not too bad, 3rd, 4th and 5th is where people can become unstuck. Now I'm going to pop out and just go up here because this gets chaotic at first, big time chaotic, as we see 3 of the REMEs piling in. Got a couple of people in what is called the rug shop. So this place here is known as the rug shop. And we can see early doors, infantry are getting onto that point. However, now it's flipped round a little bit. NZ Hype looking to play the entrance to the hard point as Ian comes through with a couple of quick fire kills. 3 quick fire kills. Tacklebury not having any of it, responding himself with a quick trio of eliminations. Gets that point under control. As we see, Scores very tight. 13 seconds left. This is where it counts. So, this is the point of rotation. Normal route taken. Suggs, which is worth noting, by the way. This is an insanely good point. You are actually in control of the hard point if you are here. You become vulnerable from up top, which NZ Hype's going to attempt to give him the cover for. Griff is not going to see where he is, as NZ Hype's protecting, or Tackle's protecting the rear. NZ's protecting Suggs, and Suggs has the point covered. Westy now coming in. There's no need for him to move, but he'll feel a little bit left out, knowing the eliminations are going about. But no real necessity for him to move at this point, as they've reset the spawns and they will go back. And I suspect now, with 17 seconds remaining, they will be thinking about the next hard point, which is over to here. So that's the path of least resistance, and NZ Hype has taken it, been taken out by Taran, as Ian comes on to the point now. They need to get their team on there and accrue him points, because the point gap at the moment is 70 points. As you can see, Tackleberry's now got the point, taken out with grenades. Sugster's come charging in straight into that corner. Got Ian, Taran and Griff all trying to get on there. Tackleberry slaying somewhat thus far. 9 and 3 as Westy arrives late to the game. And let's go. Let's see if we can ride on board with Taran. Fortunately we can't, and this is why I hate doing first person view on hardpoint. Right, so one infantry player had arrived, and the fatal Call of Duty timing for Westy sees him off. Where's Tackleberry? So Tackleberry's working the mid map, and he's going to go after this guy of his gold M19. Is that? No. 3-round burst Renetti, and he'll get through here, and he'll go toxic and go for the pistol whip. Trophy system goes down. Can't have seen him. Can't have. Do you know what? I'm such a bot. This is why I need someone watching the channel. Okay, there we go. So I hadn't switched it over to game mode. That engrossed in the game. So I apologise, gents. You're not going to have seen that. And you won't be able to review it back for training and quality purposes. Okay, where's Tackle going to go here? He's going to go the long way round. So approach from both directions. Gets one. There's 2 more down there, but he won't know that. Trophy system goes out. He'll hold the point. Trophy system's taken out. Oh, and he shoots his own guy. And comes a cropper. I'm not sure who he shot there. As NZ and Suggs now. As we watch NZ just go on a bit of a fury. Watch how Ian plays this last portion of the map, because the hard point's moved now. We are reset back to point 1. Ian arrives. Caught out by Griff. Not spawned too far away. Need to pay attention. Unfortunately caught out by random grenade. Again, will he look to push the point? Yeah, it is. No, it's not winnable on this hard point. As Griff is now... Is he gonna... He's gonna look to contest. So he gets one. Careful down bottom. NZ takes the limb. Quick on his belt buckle. So like I said, couldn't be one on this hard point, but the next one is where it's key. I'm going to imagine Westy's taking up that position. Yeah, that's a really odd position from where... Oh no, Westy have taken up that position on top of the barrels. But it finishes 250 to 39. It's very loud. There it is, 36 to 9 score leader for REME team, and 16 to 14 Ian. So
Mark.
Yep.
They're getting fucking aggy now, mate. Well, we're not. Galvin, are you captain of this? Are you? Galvin.
Oh, fucking! I think I'm having a heart attack here.
Yo, son, what?
What's going on here now?
What's that?
What can we clear up with suppressors?
To feel lost inside is wasting all my time. I see through those eyes into that filthy mind. You take all my pride, don't want me to confide. To love is to lie. Stop wasting all my time. Yeah! I feel lost inside. It's wasting all my time.
Alright, there we go. Half-time team talk has been had. It currently stands at 3-0 in favour of the REME team. We're in Petrograd for a bit of domination in this round. As we see NZ High moving in. A little bit of discussion about restricted weapons and what is allowed as per Call of Duty League rules. So suppressors, it would appear, in their entirety are removed, though we're going to require clarification on a few bits and pieces such as muzzle attachments or types of muzzle. So more to be confirmed on that, but we shall wait and see. As started early, very close. B not fully locked down, but this map is chaos. I say this every time I commentate on it. This map is chaos. It's so hard. Essentially, this point B ends up with a smoke grenade on it for the entire time. Fully locked down, but let's see what CFC Ian is doing. Sorry, I had to check my thing there. I'm going to move the microphone away. It's all a little bit too loud. Okay, so Ian just protecting that back area. Camping A, yet to be eliminated, so he's doing his job. The problem with this map is just the spawn length. As I think if we go to NZ, the distance he's got to travel to get all the way to point B is ridiculous, and he gets 1, 2, and he'll push beyond still. And wait for it, and take third and almost the fourth, but goes down to Black Stag. That's what we're going to do, because that's what we used to do. It's just whoever eliminates who is we roll with them, and then we go on to the next person. Stag's on the point. Infantry are pulling this back, or taking the lead in this one. No change to the team at half time for either side. So it's 40 to 26 at the moment. As he finally goes down, I'm not sure. How do I turn that on. I'm going to go through my keys and try and get to grips with this. So I should be able to get the kill feed up. Right, here's the map. So N brings up the map in the bottom. That's quite good. M actually brings up the full map. Okay. Let's see, he goes down. Let's see if we keep going through. Let's change of view. That's third person view, which is horrible, by the way. Let's go with Ian and see how this plays out as Griff takes it, and I think that will flip spawn points. Or not. Okay, so that's for leaderboard. There's the kill. So kill is Kate. Okay, now we're good. As we're on board with Ian again, he literally just ran past the guy there. So many times that happens when you round a corner and he's going to get one and then get taken out by Ego. Let's go to him. Ego securing point B. 6 points going to be the lead. 6 points now as we approach the final minute of the first half of this second domination game. How about that for a mouthful? It's quite happy to sit in the corner. 8 points the difference now. Probably going to finish maybe about 12 at this rate as they neutralise C. A's in possession of the REME team. That's being lost as well. So at the moment, Infantry are pulling it out of the bag on this one and responding. So grenade goes in on tackle. He gets tagged up and eliminated. 10 points. Not a lot in it. Not a lot in it. There's Taron taking his shots at Westy and taking him out. 13 points the difference with a few seconds remaining. 14, potentially 15. It's going to be the final split. So 15 points to split. Let's go and see this team move in and the infantry team do the same. All left side heavy as Endy gets his first elimination of this second half. You can see a couple of individuals up the top. Watch the outlines. They'll give it away. No one's gone for a full secure of point B yet. As the spawns have been reset, just people having a long distance to travel. NZ Hype's going to get another one, however get taken out by Ego. Score extending again now, or no, it's still 16. Still 16, what am I talking about? Westy now trying to get the point. He's going to be one-on-one. NZ comes in, and it's literally on this map, and it sounds cliche to say it. It's all about the B point. It's very hard to flip a spawn, very hard to flip points. Griff has come up from behind. NZ's been taken out. At the moment, see, they're spending time regaining A. So whoever that is up at the back of the map playing around. As we see Ian on the point as it comes under contention and by Ian. Not sure which one to call him, Ian or Ian. Right, there he is. Taken out by NZ. Again, we see more smoke. Gets a tag. And the score has now flipped. However, point C is being captured. Point A is being captured by Reams. which means we've got to switch around. It'll be about who can get to point B first and hold it. Suggs is there or thereabouts, protecting it, clearing it, making sure it's gaining points for them again. It's sat in that neat little corner, giving you perfect opportunity. Just back things away. Grenade, intelligent grenade there as he comes unstuck. Influence now being reduced on B, courtesy of Black Stag, but he's taken out by CFC Ian. 9 for 10 at the moment for Ian. 10 for 10 takes him to a 1 average. Westy just seemingly looking at going for defends. So we've not seen a lot of Westy in this game. So let's, if we can get to him, if he actually respawns, see what kind of a game Westy is playing. Just seems to be going to flipping spawns, flipping hard points, your home point, that's what I was looking for. And assaulting B whenever the opportunity arises. So, you know, and here he goes again. Just disturbing the game, generally. He's going to have to be careful, though, because there is someone behind him. Enzi's dealt with that. Point A being lost now. Margin opened up of 11, 12 points now. And there goes Westy. Gets 1. Gets 2. Reduce the effectiveness on point C. Bring that back up. They've lost B now. Going for a domination. Shooting his own guys. As he gets out, he'll go again. And take that. And again. So you can see Westy, who was not doing well in terms of his KD, has brought this back as it's an ABC hold at the moment for the Reams. Point A is going to go down. But he gets another one, Westy. Got to know someone's going to be round in the corner. So there we go, charging through the back. Again, he's on an 8 streak at the moment and just sticking with this as he goes for 9. How to turn your game around. Westy / Undead Army. Absolutely fantastic. And in case you're interested, Man United have just equalised against Tottenham Hotspur from the penalty spot, courtesy of Bruno Fernandes. In case you were interested, that is what's just happened. Paul Pogba is on the pitch as well and didn't take the penalty in spite of winning it, which was a legitimate penalty, to be fair.
I'm sorry, bro.
Agreed to 110. And there we have confirmation of the score for the 4th game, 153 to 110. Dominations at Petrograd. Next map is Ramaza Hardpoint. As we see, just having a look down the team list to see whether anyone's changed. Unchanged for the REME team. Everyone's in on their own team, so this will be starting shortly. So, Ramaza, hard point. Interesting one, this. Point 1 up on the bridge. 2 then is a very short rotation. Again, similar to Azir Cave, rotations 3, 4 and 5 are quite long. And if you don't make them at the right time, you will lose out and struggle to secure the point. So let's see how the teams combat that as we load over into the game. As there we go, Enzi hyper attempting to get up somewhere, didn't really work for him. Let's watch Ian. His tackle protects him a little bit there. I never knew there was a ladder here. He gets one, doesn't get the second though. Griff takes him out. Just holding the point now. Almost reversed now to the preferential spawn end for this map. To be fair, Westy comes a cropper. But Ian returns the favour. And taking his weapon as well. I know that is a challenge to get eliminations with other people's weapons in the Season 4, but I don't think that's going to count here. This goes 1 for 1. 10 seconds left. Let's pop this shizzle out. Have a look. Westy's the first person to move, and this is going to be interesting. It's the first man in. Westy goes down. Hard point is disputed. Tackle gets the elim. Ian's there as well. Oh dear, that wasn't ideal. You hate to see that. Let's go to Ian. Or Suggs. No, let's not go to Suggs. I have just spilt a drink. That can go down and mop it up. Okay. Okay, so Westy holding the point. He was the first person to take the point. He is now securing it again. Trophy systems out. That's 2 down. So it's going to give him that added level of protection. As he can hear people coming in. He knows the point's disputed. So now he just needs to pop up. And they're moving. And rightly so. As we see, the score differential now is, and this is my point, the first 2 not so bad, but now the infantry are well held in here. But breaching is Westy. Go around CFC Ian, he takes 1, almost gets a second, and long way back. They're going to have to come in staggered waves here, which they are kind of managing to do. Westy gets a bit of a spray kill, and trophy systems down, and more Reams arriving on the point. Smart position by tackle. This takes 1, takes 2. He'll look to change positions now, knowing that they'll be coming a different way. Didn't know where he was, but backed up by Suggs, who's then himself taken out by a Black Stag. Chaos. Absolute chaos. So the next point, okay, I was about to say the next point perhaps he's getting confused about, but I don't think he is. I think what he's going to do is loop round behind and try and catch them out. I think he might have just left a little bit too late to try and pull that off, to be fair. But not expecting to come in this way, it won't be. His tackle is taken out. Suggs gets taken out, and this is now in possession of the Infanteers. Griff's just protecting outside the door. Ego protecting just off centre. Taran pushes up with him. Tackleberry's on the point. Gets quickfire eliminations. He's assisted. A lot of jumping, hopping, skipping. That's tackle goes for his sidearm and it doesn't pay off. But the hard point has moved, and fortunately for him, he has just spawned directly onto it. And sometimes it works that way. Sometimes it does. Want to go to Westy. He's only 7 for 5 in this game, but we've seen him playing a lot of the objective base so far. Very unselfish. Not looking for, you know, the amount of eliminations. Playing the objective, but falling foul there. As is Ian, as does Suggs. Leaving tackle by himself. Almost. And the sidearm gets him and Elim. And it moves again, and it moves back to point number 1. Watch where Ian's going to go. Okay. Look for people coming through this building, through the rear entrance. Trying to flank round. He can hear that now. Should be able to hear those footsteps. And he'll take advantage there. Not a bad round here from Ian. 10 for 8. 32 seconds on the point. See tackles on a 2. He's pushing. So he's going to go up height. There's not a lot of time before the next hard point. So you're going to have to start thinking about rotating because the infantry already have. And firm grip on it at the moment from the infantry as they try to pull back the points and get their first round of the game. Tackle's going to look over the top and get the elimination with the pistol in the end, but it's not going to benefit him as he trades. 20 seconds on the point. Now if they can hold this, this will be enough for the win. However, it looks like it's going to go to the next hard point, which is up the back of the map, and infantry are on. Don't want to be detrimental to say, but I think this is pretty much a foregone conclusion that this game will come to an end on this hard point, as grenades go out, trophy systems go out, and we reach our score limit. See, time on the point there, which is what we're really concerned about, is 2:28 for Westy and 35 for Black Stag. So Westy playing the objectives in that game. It's good. Okay, so let's go over to score sheets. So I lost track exactly. Oh no, not the right one. There we go. So we're moving straight into the next game. Not hanging around with this one. I can't remember what the score was exactly on that. So we go into our final search and destroy game. So I'm going to put 250 to 85, just for argument's sake. And then put that back to 0. There we go. So that's your scorecard so far. First game, domination, Hackney Yard 173 to 137. Search and destroy 6-1, 250 to 39 in hard point, 153 to 110 in the second round of domination, then 250 to 85 in Ramaza hard point. And final game, search and destroy in gun runner, that we can switch over to now. And bomb carriers on this one are the REMEs, I believe. Would make sense. Or is it? I don't think it is actually. Unless they've done the biggest loot round in history. And he's going to get taken out, so yeah. Goodness knows what happens to the bomb then, but that's what happens when you... This NZ got a few. Should have watched from the start. Wouldn't know what's going on. Too busy talking and fiddling with scores. My own fault. It's about to come to an end in the Tottenham Man United game, and it will finish 1-1. There was a late VAR decision for a foul from Eric Dyer on Paul Pogba again, I think it was. Or Anthony Martial. But anywho's, we don't care about that at the moment. We're following Black Stag, who's the bomb carrier. It's going to come eyes to eyes with, who's that? CFC Ian, who's made his way out of there now. Let's pop out. So he's actually, without knowing it, just walked away from a blank position, and it's a 2 versus 2 situation with Tacklebury on the point. Black Stag, Sugsters coming back round. I'm not sure. I think, have we got an AFKer? What is he doing back here? Why is he there? He hasn't got the bomb. And now Black Stag's been taken out and Tacklebury has eyes on the bomb. What was he doing back there? Very bizarre. Very bizarre. But Tackle, confused as to where he might be, is potentially going to give away his position. As Ian comes around the back of the map looking for anyone on high vantage points. He is looped big time. He's not going to have time to plant, to be fair. So he's got to go for the eliminations. And it finishes on the eliminations. So it goes 1-1 in favour of the defending teams thus far. And this is why I'm entirely confused as to what was going on there. Unless he was overwatching B and the plan was for the bomb carriers to take it to B, but I don't know. Very odd. It is a B push from the REMEs, you would imagine. They flanked heavy centre. 2 there. CFC, Ian and Enzy hype. As Ian gets one. As we pop back out. Smokes down for tackle. Suggs has pushed beyond the position. And bold move. But number 7, Black Stag, is going to come charging in. Ian takes him out. Ian then gets traded for Griff. Enzy hype. He's going to take his time here with this elimination. As he gets him covering mid-ground. Ego is taken out by Tacklebury. Loitering in the corners. And just waiting for his moment to take the elimination and take 2-1 lead. Round number 4. And who is gonna pick it up? Anybody? Okay, so I could be seeing this wrong. It doesn't look like the infantry team are picking up the bomb. They're going for squad wipe. Okay, no, they've gone back and got the bomb now. I was about to say it's a very, very bold move to rely solely on squad wipe. But it's 3 on 3. NZ Westy and CFC Ian remaining from the REME team. Taran that we're on board with, Ego and Kai Ian. As NZ gets tagged up heavy, both men tagged up heavy. CFC Ian goes down, trades, and that leaves one man remaining who we don't get to see in the end. David De Gea with a howler for the first Tottenham goal, by the way. Or for the only Tottenham goal. Bruno Fernandes from the spot. And late controversy on decision, no penalty. VAR overturned a penalty decision. Okay. There you go. Okay, Tacklebury in possession of the bomb. Okay, looks again like a B push. Every push thus far has been a B push, I believe. As NZ's going to give the cover in fire. Sugster and Ian are down. NZ's just operating off mid, say. As Tackle's going to get taken out here. Oh, he doesn't. He gets it. And it's 2. 3 on 2. Bomb goes in. Quick plant. And so close. But Griff takes him. Gets eliminated himself. I'm going to watch on NZ. If it'll let me. Because I'm going to assume he's going to go for the bomb. There we go. Right, so he's going to get win by squad wipe. Tried to go for the plant. Heard him coming. Sees him sliding in beyond the stone. And takes him out. As we're into what? Game number 6? Round number 6. Yes, we are. 4-1 in favour of REME. As Sugster takes the high route. Can't see him now, Kanenzi. Just watching down the railway tracks. Let's go where CFC Ian is in the mid ground. And quick squad wipe. We didn't get to see one elimination there. All happening off camera. Zenzi catching him just coming off the stairwell. This will go to match point 5-1. As let's have a look now how they set up. 2 people flanking behind. Ian taking high ground. Black Stag working his way. And it's a rapid push. Rapid push. Black Stag's going to get Tacklebury here. I think no, grenade just goes beyond. Black Stag eyeing round the corner as shots come in. Tacklebury supported now. So it is just Ego left in the box. Let's go on. Working with his knife. He's going to go a long way round. He's potentially going to get Suggs here. And he is. There goes one. They'll be calling that out on team chat immediately that he's up on high ground. Leaving Tacklebury and Ian. I think he's going to get taken out. So the final elimination of the game is from CFC Ian as we finish the scrim with a 6-1 victory in Search and Destroy on Gunrunner in favour of the REME team. And that's what it looks like. 94 NZ Hype, highest kill count, 8-7 for Griff, getting some good eliminations in those games, crucial eliminations. Plants, only 2 plants in that game, so interesting. As let's go over to the scorecard.
GG, mate. Thank you.
As it is 6-1 is how it. Oh no, 6-6, 6-1. So overall, a good evening for the REME eSports team. Second victory the team has got. Come close a couple other times to getting a victory, but this is their second win, albeit it's the REME B team, and it is worth acknowledging that they did have a member from the A team in there filling in. So obviously NZ Hype's going to have an influence in whatever game he plays. So 6-0. That's how it finishes. Not sure when the next scrim will be, so if you're watching this on repeat, be sure to keep an eye on the Discord. Remember, if you come in and watch this, do hit the subscribe button, leave a comment or give it a thumbs up. It always helps on the channel stats. So just to recover, Hackney Yard first match domination 173 to 137. Search and Destroy second match, Arkloff Peak 6-1. Hard point was 250 to 39 in Azir Cave. Match number 4 150 to 110. So Petrograd 250 to 85 approximately, because I can't remember what the score was. Ramaza hard point, and then the final match, Search and Destroy, was 6-1 on Gunrunner, giving REME a 6-0 win. So thanks very much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's the first match of the REME B team. Well done all. We'll leave you with some music before we sign off, but thanks again for watching. We will see you later.
To feel lost inside is wasting all my time. I see through those eyes into that filthy mind. You take